Hey, Viola Rules here. Welcome back to Bravely Second in Layers. Let's go ahead and talk to Brave.
Father.
It is said that the mystic thread used to weave the garb of the Vestals comes from this cave. But it is more than that to me. This is where your mother and I were once sheltered by the sage of Yoriana.
Right, that was mentioned
before. It is the
before.
place where we were blessed with a strong, beautiful daughter. And the place where I made my resolve to take back this nation and rule it by my own ideals. Even seeing the faces of the multitudes who had rallied to our cause, our hearts still wavered. Dare we pitch our outnumbered forces against a great religious order with the power of the crystals at their command? Dare we did. We resolved to overthrow the orthodoxy, capture the Earth Crystal, and seize the throne. But how would we rule this new nation we would forge? How would we lead the world? After 3 days and 3 nights of heated debate, on the morning of the 4th day, I mustered my army.
So this is where it all happened.
Wow.
I see you have found the Grand Marshal's sword and shield.
Yeah.
And yet you have equipped neither.
Oh.
Tell me, Idia, is this how you would answer me?
I'm gonna say, actually I'm not sure.
I see. You are not one to make this decision lightly. Think carefully, my daughter.
Okay, I didn't realize that, I needed to have that equipped on her. So let me go ahead and do that. Grand Marshal's sword, which was great sword if I remember correctly. Yeah. And the shield, Grandmaster shield. Okay. I'm gonna have her equip both. It's not the best for this class, but actually, should I change her class to one that can actually use these effectively? Let's switch her over to the Knight class for now. Switch to the Grandmaster shield. Okay, the stats aren't that different between the two. Okay. Okay, and everybody else I think is fine. Actually, no, they weren't. Okay, there we go. Okay, now let's talk to him again. Oh, what? Oh, now he won't talk to me? So that I can only have one or the other equipped? Oh, if that's the case, then I'll use the Grand Marshal's sword, I suppose. No? What? I'm gonna switch her over to a class that can heal then. It seems I'm not supposed to have them equipped. Ability. Switch you over to Spirit Magic. Okay. And let's give you a few ethers as well. Okay, yeah, so I can't have either one of them equipped.
I see you have found the Grand Marshal's sword and shield. And yet you have equipped neither. Tell me, Idia, is this how you would answer me?
I guess so, that's right.
That's right. This is my answer.
Explain yourself.
As long as a nation exists, it will have enemies, whether or not it seeks them out. A ruler must have the power to fell those who would threaten the people's survival. This is why I sought the Grand Marshal's sword. And every nation has people within its borders, a citizenry that it must protect.
Oh, I see. We're going with the balanced answer.
To keep its subjects from harm, a ruler must carry a strong, sturdy shield. So, I sought out the Grand Marshal's shield. But when I took these two great relics, sword and shield, into hand, I suddenly felt afraid.
You wielded a mighty sword and a stout shield, yet grew fearful. Intriguing.
Interesting.
I thought back to what I had seen in my travels across the realm, and to what I had read in the histories. Stories of men who claimed power to slay their foes, but who forgot the ones they loved, and whose hearts grew cold. Men who gained the power to protect people, but then lost sight of themselves, and grew vain, proud, and complacent. They put too much faith in the power they'd achieved. It became all-consuming. It was all they cared about. That was what I was afraid of.
Justice must be supported by might and authority. But when it is delivered at the point of a sword, it is not but coercion. You are right to fear power. Yes, even power sought in pursuit of justice is not immune from corruption. A stout shield is needed to protect the people in times of war. Yet the true goal should be a world with no need for shields.
Okay, so we're having all of the points
The
sort
noble
of come
course is
together
to
at this
believe
point.
the ideal. Find that stout shield, yes, but do not bear it. The little bird who left our nest has returned on the strength of her own wings. Along the way you were lost, injured and betrayed. You knew despair and cried in anguish.
We were confused. We doubted everything. We closed our eyes and ears to the world around us.
But you overcame the pain. You raised your head and did not shirk from the truth. You took your troubles in stride.
I met new comrades. I knew the warmth of friendship. I was emboldened. I listened. I learned just how much I still had to learn. I felt the love of my master, my friends, my family, and my father, who I always looked up to and strove to follow.
Your journey is over, my daughter. But you have one more trial to face, together with the friends who stand beside you.
On second thought. No, let's do this. I'm ready.
I am Bravely, Grand Marshal of Eternia. This is your final trial. I shall spare no effort, offer no mercy. Begin!
Okay, first things first, we want to examine him and his, Actually, I wonder, can I have these a stopwatch? Not stopwatch, a, magnifying glass. No, I cannot. Okay, so they actually thought about that. Anyway, let's do the guardsman first. Oh wait, the magnifying glass is at the top of my list. For some reason, I didn't see it. Oh, because it only lists things that you can have these. Okay, cool. Okay, let's have you use a magnifying glass on Brave. Let's have you use a magnifying glass on the Pike Guard, and have you use a magnifying glass on the Mage Guard instead of going turn after turn scanning all of them. Mage Guard weak to lightning. The Pike Guard is probably weak to lightning as well. The Guardsman is not, I'm going to assume. Karotic slash Wazaga. Okay, Duchy Guardsman. Oh, they're all weak to lightning. Good. Oh, weak to dark. Interesting. Okay, so what I want to do first is, let's get rid of the Pika Guard. Let's have you do that. Let's have you use lightning. Actually, something I want to do for you is switch your equipment, actually. I want you to equip the Thief's Knife. And equip a shield as well. Where is it? I'll go with the Pinnacle. I could use the Grand Marshal Shield, which is better, but I won't. Okay, so let's have you attack that one, and have you... actually, let's have you heal yourself. Give yourself an X potion. Peace. Actually, come my next turn, I'm going to change Tiz's weapon as well. Oh no, they can cast Sleep. Whoa, okay, wow, that does a lot of damage. Now let's default for a bit, except for you. I want you to use the Thief's Knife to steal from Brave, and I want you, actually, to switch what you're using. I'm gonna have you equip a shield. Just so that you don't take as much damage as you're taking right now. So let's go for the Pike Guard. Okay. Yep, and this is why I have a mage in my party. I got the feeling that I was going to need it, but let's have you cast lightning twice. Let's have you attack the Pike Guard. Actually, no. Continue to try and steal from Brave. And let's have you attack the Pike Guard. Nice. Nice. Fortitude. Ooh boy. Go ahead and use Vivify on Magnolia. Continue to try and steal from Brave. Ooh god, he's building up a lot of BP. That's concerning. And let's have you attack the mage. Nice. Can you please wake up? Whoa. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. There's Phoenix down on Tiz, followed by an X potion. Let's have you, use Vivify on the whole party. Let's have you continue to try and steal from Brave. There we go, Flamberge. I already have that weapon. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to have an extra. Okay, cool. Okay, everyone lived. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and have you attack the mage. Let's have you use Vivify on all allies again. Well, you already stole what you need to steal, so let's re-equip you with the katana that you were using before I switched you from what you had. Actually, no, you can just stick with a dagger, actually. Which one has the best attack stats? This raises my agility. I'll do that one. Okay, let's attack the mage then, and have you attack the mage as well. Nice. Uh-oh. If he uses Radiant Blast, Tiz is dead again. Okay, well, Tiz is dead again. Oh, we only use it on a single target this time. Okay, so that's good to know about Radiant Blast. Okay, attack the guardsman. Use Vivify on Magnolia directly. Let's have Magnolia give Tiz an X potion. And let's have you attack the guardsman. Nice. Ooh, and a multitask. Nice. Oh, Fortitude gives him extra BP. Oh, wow. Oh, it goes through defense. Okay. Okay, use Horizon, and then just do regular attacks after that. Let's have you use Rejuvenate on all allies, and then use Shadow. Let's have you use Infinity, and then just attack him. And let's have you use this, and then just attack him as well. Of course he defaults on this turn. Well, we're still dealing decent damage to him, but I would have preferred to be dealing full damage to him with my specials.
Say your prayers!
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Nice. Okay, this should be the last turn. Come on. Come on, get to use turn, please. Or at least let all four of us go first before he gets any attacks off. Come on, multitask, please. Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, good. He hit different targets with his attacks. I was worried.
Well fought, but your trial has only begun.
Wait, what? What? No, don't do this to me, please. I hate the bosses who are like, you knocked me down once, but let's see if you can do it twice. It's like, oh my god. Just makes the battle unnecessarily long. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Finally, we've reached the end of this fight. At least we would if Magnolia stopped going first.
This is the end for you!
I don't think Tiz will be able to finish him off. No. Oh, for some reason I thought you would go next. But I'm fine with Idia being the one to deal the final blow since this is her trial. Wow, that dealt a lot of damage.
Well struck, but I will not fall so easily.
Okay.
I'm back and better than ever! Here I go! Hup!
Now you're gonna get it!
Are you finally done?
You have grown strong.
Oh, finally. Oh, God. If you're wondering why Idia was using a great sword in that last one, I switched her over to the Grand Marshal's equipment, thinking maybe I needed to have it equipped to end this fight because he just wouldn't go down. Oh boy, and so many dropped items. But finally it's over. And we finally have the Templar class. A warrior with formidable defense, good offensive and defensive, favors swords and armor. Speciality BP limit up. Job command holy arts. Oh, okay, so that's why. I guess it's called fortitude, but the speciality is BP limit up. Okay, cool.
How strange. For the first time in my life, I feel no regret or frustration in defeat.
That's good.
Perhaps this is what I had hoped for all along.
Father.
It is nothing. For being told I might never wield a sword again, this body served me surprisingly well. Now, you must take this. This is the stave of the Grand Marshal of Eternia.
Ooh.
He, nay, she who bears it, holds full authority to rule the duchy.
Rule Eternia? Me?
Yes. You have shown that you possess the strength to cut down your foes, the strength to protect your people. And most of all, the wisdom to know that though you possess both, you need not use either. Go forth and rule in wisdom, Grand Marshal Idia Lee. The future of Eternia, nay, of the world itself, is in your hands.
Congratulations,
Yes,
Idia.
Father.
You obtained the Grand Marshal's staff. Sometime later.
Why, Idia?
Mother? What's going on?
Your father and I have
Motherly.
decided to move out here to the woods.
Oh, okay.
Seriously? But isn't this the Wise One's place?
It certainly is. Or was. From what we've heard, he hasn't been around here in quite some time.
I've been thinking of renaming the place Brave Lee's Needleworks.
Needleworks.
And Sage Juliana is okay with this?
Don't worry, dear. The old sage could never get angry at me. But listen, Idia, I'd like you to have a word with your father.
About what?
His armor. Even though we're retired and living here in the woods, he refuses to take it off.
I have grown accustomed to the proper ballast it provides. If I took it off, the next stiff breeze might carry me clear into the sky. I think I'll stay as I am for now.
The Full Metal Seamster, huh?
Full Metal
gotta
Seamster.
be
I
a
like
first.
the sound of that.
Sir, the delivery you asked
Oh,
for.
hello, Alternus.
Alternus, I've been waiting for you.
Fabric and thread just as you asked. If you exhaust your supply, simply say the word and I shall procure more.
Still making runs for Grandship, I see.
Thank you, Alternus. You're always so helpful.
And what of the other items I requested?
I have brought them, sir, but are these truly what you were looking for?
Patchwork for apprentices. 100 embroidery patterns for spring and summer. Yes, these are perfect.
You're really serious about this needlework stuff, huh?
Of course. Have you ever known your father not to be serious? For my first project, I believe I shall make you a quilted vest.
I want to see that.
Then again, Noble Tsuna hinted that he wanted a new tea cozy. And I promised to knit Alternus a woolen scarf.
Alternus in a woolen scarf. Jeez.
Before that, the armor.
Okay, Juliana Needleworks. So can we actually buy stuff from here? Or come home whenever you are in need of rest. Oh, so this is a resting spot. Oh, okay, cool. Now go! Go and save our world! The fate of Eternia, no, of all of Luxemdark rests on your shoulders. Okay. Cool. Oh. Sleep till nightfall, take a nap, don't sleep. Okay, so you can sleep through until it's the next day, sleep till nightfall, or don't sleep. Okay, cool, and there are 3 chests to find in here, so let me look around for those real quick. Ah, here's one. A cat feather, which I can't carry. Oh, hey, the fox is here. Huh. There's one. I figured there would be one over there, and spider web that I could not carry. Oh, it's behind you. A star corselet. Oh, wow, I wasn't expecting to pick up a piece of armor. Staves. The Grand Marshal's stave. No mere weapon, but a symbol for one who would rule a great nation. Though such rulers might also carry sword and shield, the staff shows that a truly great leader need not always depend on might. Okay, cool. Has pretty good stats. And that's what it looks like. Nice. And the torso armor that we just picked up is this one. Stage wear into which the spirit of successive generations of performers has been woven into the lining. It has the effect of sweeping away pre-performance jitters and making performers think back to their hope and dream-fulfilled debut. Okay, interesting. I guess you would wear this for the performer class? Oh wow, helps you gain 100 HP and some physical defense. Nice. Oh, right. Of course. Almost forgot. You have to look at his Legion, and okay, good, we only have to fight them once. Guardsmen who served in the Eternian forces. These swordsmen are true veterans. These brave men never left my father's side when they were tasked with his safety, and my father, for his part, praised their strength, often saying that he would not be surprised if some became asterisk holders in their own right someday. It was an honor to be able to fight full-heartedly against such great warriors. Okay, and there's a summary of what I just read. Duchy Pike Guard, guardsmen who served in the Eternian forces. These spearmen are true veterans. From the time that my father first raised his rebellion, these true men defended him without ever asking for a shred of renown or glory for themselves. The easy smiles that graced their faces when defeated by Idia in battle. They looked proud, as if you were their own daughter, and your victories their own. They always looked after me, just as much as my own father did. They protected my family my whole life. It's good to remember them then. Honor their great service. I like these ones. And there's a summary. Of course, as always, you can pause to read. Guardsmen who served in the Eternian forces. These mages are true veterans. These veteran mages stood by my father from the days when he first raised his rebellion. They spent the better part of their lives protecting my father, never taking up the invitations to lead the duchy's magical armed divisions. Are you really going to let such great soldiers go? I am. They say all they want out of life is to continue keeping my father and mother safe from all harm. I have to respect those wishes. It's an admirable sentiment, though you must be a bit sad to see them go. I am, but I will find loyal guards of my own. That's the spirit. And here's a summary of what I just read. And of course, we have her father. Brave, the Templar, the Grand Marshal of the Duchy of Eternia, the famous Templar, and Idia's father, of course. After that last battle, it seemed like he would never be able to take up his sword again, and yet look at him now. It's unbelievable. The Templar is a powerful enemy to have. He is not a man who you can face in battle and expect to walk away unscathed. Of course, my father was once a member of the Orthodoxy. I thought we knew the bulk of what had happened between him and the Church, but I know. I didn't know anything about his past with Geist or Professor Northern. I feel like I've lived my whole life without ever really learning about the man that my father is. Well, your life is not over yet. All you need to do is talk with him, and there's no time like the present to get started. Perhaps you could visit that needleworks of his. That's true, and it should be even easier to talk with him now that he's handed over his official duties. Then don't go without me. I would love to learn all that such a leader could teach me. Brave the Templar, and here's a rundown of basically what happened when we fought him and everything. And the new help is the tutorial about the Templar. Okay, and finally we're gonna talk to the fox and watch the cutscene that ensues.
Dinner is served.
Yeah, it's Tiz's turn to cook.
Finally! I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
It's so tender.
This is divine. It's like a little symphony playing in my mouth with every bite. You simply must tell me, Tiz, what is this masterpiece?
Meat?
Hey, come on, Tiz. Magnolia is asking a serious question.
And that was probably a serious answer.
Sorry. How about roasted wild boar with blueberry sauce? The boar shoulder Carl gave us has really aged well.
What's the sweet and sour flavor?
Sweet and sour flavor?
That's blueberry jam. We had some in the stores, so I used it as a rub for the roast.
Oh, right, the stuff I bought but never used.
Oh.
And what's this on the side? This warm risotto-like stuff.
Rice, mostly.
Mostly?
Tiz, you're doing it again.
Oh, sorry. How about, buttered rice porridge with mushrooms and wild vegetables? I picked a bunch of wild mushrooms and roots when we stopped for lunch the other day.
Oh.
I figured they'd go well with the buttered rice left over from yesterday.
Okay.
Buttered rice? From yesterday?
Yeah, something tells me that Tiz doesn't really know how to cook.
That's right. I used the leftovers from Magnolia's dinner.
Tell me, Tiz, do you have a philosophy de la cuisine?
Huh? Philo what?
A policy. Towards cooking, I mean. Do you have a particular approach?
Throw everything in the pot and hope that it comes out right?
For example, you put lots of effort into presentation.
I do?
That's not surprising.
But everything is loaded with garlic, and he sticks to simple dressings like ketchup and brown sauce.
She's calling you a one-note cook.
What? Come on, Magnolia. Pull some punches, would you?
Idia, meanwhile, likes the extremes. Sweet things are super sweet. Spicy dishes get a quadruple dose of pepper.
Yep, that's me. Food with a punch.
She's not afraid to explore and experiment, which often results in total disasters.
That sounds familiar. Remember her charcoal on the half shell? And the legendary soup of many colors?
Murgurgur. Look, you have to try new things if you want to improve as a cook.
That's true.
You were trying to improve?
But I have to say, there's a certain je ne sais quoi about Tiz's food.
Really?
It's tasty without being flashy, and it has real depth.
Yeah, it sounds like Tiz.
It makes me wonder, just what is his philosophy? Where did he learn to cook?
I'm pretty sure I don't have a philosophy, and no one ever taught me, per se. I mean, I'm not a gourmet like Idia and you. I don't know about fancy ingredients and dishes.
There must be something. Come on, don't be coy.
Well, one thing I do believe in is not wasting food. Does that count? Like today, I used the boar meat we got and that extra blueberry jam for the roast. Then I had the idea to use up the leftovers from last night's dinner. We just happened to have the mushrooms and wild plants on hand to dress it up.
Magnifique! Tiz, I think you have a wonderful approach to cuisine.
It's nothing special. I just hate to see good food go to waste.
It's a good
Now that I
philosophy
think
to
about
have.
it, you've never made a bad meal. Your dinners are always just right.
Well, I'm not as adventurous as you. I stick with what I know, so I don't mess up all the time.
Well, excuse me for trying to spice things up from time to time.
Sorry. Oh, that reminds me. I made a totally unadventurous dessert, too. Sweet roasted chestnuts.
What?
Where'd you get chestnuts from?
Well, why didn't you say so earlier? Bring it out already. You really are the best, sir.
Okay. I do like these segments. We learn a little bit more about the characters and their personalities. They're nice. So yeah, that's it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a like. Also be sure to like my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter, as well as support my Patreon and check out my reaction channel. All those links will be in the description below. And subscribe for more. If you are subscribed or a new subscriber right now, be sure to hit that bell icon so you get notified when I upload videos. This is Viola Rules, signing off. Talk to you later.